In a small, quiet village, nestled among rolling hills, the setting sun would paint everything in a warm golden light. And in that light, you'd always find an 8-year-old boy, his smile as bright as the sun itself. He was the village's little helper, always ready to lend a hand, especially when it came to carrying heavy water buckets from the river. The villagers would often tell him, "Your smile is pure magic. It makes our burdens feel lighter." And it was true. His joy was infectious, a beacon of hope in their simple lives. But one day, a shadow fell over the boy's world. His mother fell gravely ill. The village doctor, a kind but somber man, delivered the heartbreaking news. "The medicine she needs is very expensive," he said, his voice heavy with sorrow. "Without it, I'm afraid she only has a few days left." The boy's world shattered. The golden light of the sunset seemed to dim, and his bright smile vanished, replaced by tears. He ran to the riverbank, his small shoulders shaking with sobs, feeling utterly alone and helpless. Just as despair threatened to consume him, a mysterious old woman appeared, her figure silhouetted against the fading light. "I can save your mother," she whispered, her voice like the rustling of dry leaves. The boy's head snapped up, a flicker of hope in his tear-filled eyes. "But," she continued, her gaze piercing, "I will need something in exchange. I need your smile." The boy was stunned. The old woman held up a small, glowing jar. "In my world," she explained, "smiles are the rarest, most valuable currency." For the boy, the choice was no choice at all. He would give anything for his mother. He nodded, and with a gentle touch, the old woman captured his smile, sealing it within the glowing jar. His face became a blank canvas, devoid of any emotion. The next morning, a miracle. His mother was completely healed, her laughter echoing through their small home once again. But the boy who had brought so much joy could no longer feel it. He never smiled. His face remained an empty mask, even as his mother showered him with love. Years passed. The boy grew into a quiet teenager. He worked hard, always silent, his expression unchanging. The village, once lit up by his presence, slowly forgot the magic of his grin. His mother, though healthy, carried a heavy heart, the guilt of her son's sacrifice weighing on her every single day. One night, drawn by a familiar pull, the boy found the old woman by the river once more. "Please," he pleaded, his voice barely a whisper, "give me back my smile." The old woman shook her head slowly. "I cannot," she said softly. "But someone else can." She handed him the glowing jar, his own captured smile swirling inside like a tiny captured star. "Find the one person who needs this more than you do." Carrying the precious jar, the boy walked through the now darkened village. He soon came across a little girl huddled by her doorstep, crying her heart out. Her beloved puppy had passed away. Her grief was a tangible thing, a heavy cloak of sadness. Without a second thought, the boy knelt down, opened the jar, and offered his smile to her. Instantly, the light leaped from the jar to the girl's face, which lit up with the biggest, most radiant smile he had ever seen. She let out a peal of laughter and threw her arms around him in a tight hug. In that very moment, the boy felt a strange, forgotten warmth spreading across his own face, a gentle pull at the corners of his mouth. His own smile was returning, brighter and bigger than it had ever been before. The old woman appeared from the shadows. "You see," she said, her eyes twinkling. "You gave it away freely?" and it came back to you multiplied. From that day on, the boy's smile became a catalyst. It spread from the little girl to her family, then to their neighbors, and soon the entire village was transformed into the happiest place on earth. The boy and his mother could often be found laughing together, their joy complete. Some gifts cost everything and are worth everything. The jar was now empty, but the village was full of smiles. What will you give today? Thanks for watching. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.